You offered some of the homeless people I used to live around in the city here, like they'd like look at you like with personal offense at like if you offered to buy them food.
Oh, for sure.
Were
like,
you ever intimidated or scared by the homeless people?
Not that they were like coming after me, but there would be people acting erratically enough that it's like there's no way for me to predict what this person's going to do. I need to cross the street. I just need to get away from this person because I could be the idiot who's like, "Oh, I'm just going to walk right next to him," and he's like, "Ka-chow!" stabs me in the neck, and now I'm bleeding out because I'm a retard who didn't get away from the erratic, shirtless, homeless man in St. Louis in December. Yep. Like that. And then there were other ones. The little crippled guy, or he wasn't really crippled. He was kind of some sort of a dwarf, and he didn't very odd limb and head percentages, not like a Dinklage, very odd looking dwarf. I wasn't afraid of him.
Mr. Tough Guy.
But he was out there surviving, and so who knows what he was doing.
You hate who acts like he's not scared of anything?
Yeah, I wasn't scared of that guy. I was scared of the guy who would like jabber in the alleyway near my apartment. Like he was just jabbering to himself 200 yards at a time.
So in olden days, they would think that was that person casting a demonic spell, like the devil was demon was speaking possessed through them and casting magic. Of course, we know that's nonsense now. Counterpoint: a friend of ours was living in LA or Sacramento rather for a little while. I was visiting there, and there was a homeless lady who every day would be outside his window talking crazy jibber jabber.
Mm-hmm.
I think she might have cursed him. He did have that little mental illness bout, after that, like immediately after that, he had himself a little bit of a.
I think he's all better now.
Yeah.
How bad was?
Scary bad. When you talk to somebody and it's like, oh shit, dude, you're not with it anymore. He had like a whole mental breakdown where he was thinking that he was being gang stalked. Like we've made fun of gang stalking here before because it seems almost like the people who write those articles are joking and that maybe 10%. This guy was like, he sent us a photo. He was actually in Taylor's neck of the woods. He sent us a picture. He visited the Arch there in Missouri. And it's the parking lot of the center where you park to go visit the thing. And it's just picture out of his window at all the cars. He's like, look at this. Notice anything? And we're like, fuck no, dude. What are you talking about? He's like, 3 gray cars and all of their license plates start with AZL? I don't think so. And it's like, what do you think? And I think he thought that he was being followed by people and they were trying to get him, and that he also thought that me and Woody were part of some sort of conspiracy against him.
I told him not to rule anything out.
Yeah, that's smart.
He was at the St. Louis Arch, and the St. Louis Arch is right. It's on the edge of the state, right? The St. Louis Arch.
Yeah, right by Illinois.
And the license plate of the car was from the state on the 20 miles away, but another state. He's like, doesn't that seem suspicious? A tourist right here at the St. Louis Arch.
Someone from Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, and Indiana here in Missouri. It's like, no, that's not, those people are there all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. It's a real big arch. They want to take pictures with it.
Yeah, I ended up talking to, I think, his sister, and about what he was telling me and trying to get him help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's doing better now. But I think that homeless lady might have cursed him.
I mean, maybe there's something to it. It is a non-zero chance. You can't disprove it.
That shit happened 500 years ago. We'd have burned that lady for sure.
And now he's better. So.
And now he's better, so that fixed it. For all we know,
somebody burned her.
Any medications he may or may not take did nothing. But that homeless lady got stabbed to death. Cured him.
She probably did. She might have got hammered.
Yeah, you need to watch that movie Thinner for the lulls. Like
I've seen Thinner.
Oh, dude, that seems like a great movie for you to watch on a stream or something. Like that gypsy curse and all that shit is so. I tried to watch that movie a couple weeks ago and I couldn't take it seriously. He just puts that fucking curse on it.
I turn that movie off 70% of the way through and I'm like, man, what a great lady. Just boom, eat whatever you want, lose weight. He gets to like What's distracting about that movie is the fat suit in the beginning is so bad. Like the body fat suit, like he does not have a fat enough head for how much blubber he's carrying around.
Yeah,
and it
huge.
just looks fucking ridiculous. And they
his
also
his wife
started
was the real goat. She was sucking his dick in the car, even though he was obese. That's a winner.
Yep.
Mhm.
And they also like, I only saw the movie once, but I remember like even after he had explained, like, I'm eating nonstop. You're watching me. I'm wasting away. That gypsy fucking cursed me. Like the next scene, they'd be like, why don't you eat something? And he's like covered in food. He's been eating all day, every day, covered in syrups and cheeses, and he
Like,
just that no one else was
It's a
getting the
fucking comedy.
program.
It's a comedy, like under its skin, because there's that part right away where, for people who don't know, quick thing, like dude's getting a blowjob in the car, and he runs over the most old, frail gypsy witch you've ever seen and kills her. And wouldn't you know it, her like father shows up and is
An older
mad.
man.
And he's way older than the lady you thought was the oldest person you'd ever seen. And dude gets off because he doesn't go to jail or anything. Gets off innocent because he's connected with the courts. And then the ancient father like rubs his hands really weird on his face. And so he's just wasting away the whole movie. Yeah, that one's great.